kids, it's been a minute. I'm so sorry. We cannot keep meeting like this where there's so much time in between when we see each other. So I'm gonna work on that, I promise. I know I make a lot of empty promises to you guys, and I'm really gonna work on that. I really, really am. I do have a really good reason though. The last couple of weeks have been pretty crazy for the Redhead. There have been all kinds of things going on, good, bad, funny, sad. I just turned into a poet and I didn't even know it. Thank you for loving me. Anyway, I am here to give you guys an update. That's what this video is gonna be, is just an update on my life. I've got some really exciting news that I need to share with you guys, and I'm just gonna kind of get into it. But first, I do want to tell you that after this video, I am going to be filming another part of my self-care series. There was something specific that I really wanted to put into that series that I didn't get a chance to do, and I decided the whole, trying to make a video for every day in August clearly didn't work, and that I was just gonna continue on with my self-care series just periodically throughout my life on YouTube. So the next video that I'm filming is going to be one that's not to miss. I think that you guys will really like it. I think it's something that everybody can identify with, and it's something that's been really helpful to me. So I want to go on that journey with you also. But anyway, let's just get started. First things first. I went on an interview. I actually went on a couple of interviews, and they were all for the same company that I am currently working for. And one of them, the reason why I'm going to tell you guys about it is because it was really funny, and at the very end you're going to be like, oh yep, that sounds just like the Redhead, because I did something really silly. So I want to start by saying that I did not get the job for the interview, for what I interviewed for. And that's fine, I totally get it. I really do believe that there was another candidate that just was more qualified than I was, and that's totally okay. But, so the whole interview went just fine. It was with 3 people. I had known 2 of them previously. I had worked with them both, and I felt like I answered the questions confidently. I felt like the feedback I was getting from them was good. There was a lot of smiles and nods, and not like, oh, okay, as they write in their little notes like, she's crazy. I didn't think any of that happened. I thought it went really well. So at the very end of the interview, they asked, do you have any questions for us? And I want to open that up to you guys really quick. What do you do in that situation? Because I have heard that there's plenty of interviewers that are totally fine with you not having a question. It doesn't really go against you. And then I've also heard that it's very impressive. Like, you get some brownie points if you do ask a good question, But I couldn't really think of anything, so I just kind of said, no, thank you. You guys explained everything really well, and I appreciate it. No joke, not kidding at all. I completely went, yeah, at them. All 3 of them, and they kind of just went, okay, well, thanks, and goodbye. Why am I like this? Why am I like this? So I don't think that had anything to do with me not getting the job, but I wanted to share that with you guys. This is a day in the life of the Redhead, just doing awkward things for nobody's amusement. Number 2, can you tell what it is? Number two, I got glasses! Can you see them? Aren't they beautiful? No. So, let me back up. So I have been struggling off and on, maybe I've mentioned it to you guys, I don't know, with my eyesight. I never thought that I needed full-time glasses. I knew that I probably just needed reading glasses. A lot of it had to, I thought it was raining. I think it's an airplane, never mind. Derp, derp. I knew that I didn't need full-time glasses. I knew that I needed reading glasses, especially when I'm on the computer for a long time. Duh, I feel like everyone has that problem. And it was just a very slight issue with focusing. I was just out of focus-ish. So I told all that to my doctor, and he agreed that I probably just needed reading glasses. He did say that he could give me progressive lenses, which, if you guys don't know what those are, it's just there's the lens, and then if you look down at this part, it's to read, and then if you look up through this part, it's to see distances. And he said that was really if I was doing a lot of work where I was reading something and having to go like this, which I don't, I'm staring at the camera, or I'm staring at the computer, or I'm reading a book, and I'm only really doing those things. So I got all that done, and they will be ready for me in 7 to 10 days. So I took a picture of the frames, and they're so freaking cute, and I really want to show you guys, but I'm gonna wait. I want them to be a surprise. I want you to see how they look when they're on me. The picture doesn't really do them justice anyway, but once you see them, you're gonna be like, yep, that's her, that's totally her, that is what she would pick out. So yeah, I got glasses, finally, and hopefully I won't have any more headaches, and I'll look all cute and studious when I'm reading my notebook. Great. Do you go like this, or do you go like this? Or do you go like this? Wait, that was the first thing I did. This is a little downward slope in the energy of this video. This is actually some pretty sad news. Some of you that are watching this probably already know, because I did post it on social media, but as some of you, if you don't know, the Beebs and I have 2 kitties, and we had 2 guinea pigs, and the guinea pigs were Harley and Chewy. And Chewy was actually the very first pet that the Beebs and I got together as a couple. I had the cats beforehand. They are very much his babies, and we're all a big family, but Chewy was our very first pet together. And unfortunately, I know you see where this is going. Sunday, Chewy went over the Rainbow Bridge, and it was her time, I really think. They say that they live like 4 or 5 years. We had her for 3. She definitely wasn't a baby when we got her, so we don't really know how old she was, but she was starting to she was acting a little strange, and I had made a vet appointment, but I realized that there wasn't going to be time to get her to the vet before, it was her time to go. So it's always really sad when you lose a pet. And I have lost pets throughout the years, but the interesting thing about this situation is that when I was younger, I was never home. So I had cats growing up my whole life, mostly, and I was never home when they did pass away. So most of the time it was my mom was always the one to find them, and she, did whatever she had to do with them, and I come home and she tells me and I'm sad and all that stuff. So this is the very first time in my whole life that I've physically been there to experience it happen. And it was a very strange feeling, and of course I was so sad, and the Beebs was sad, but we're okay now, and she's just boinking around up there eating all the hay and carrots that she wants. Boink boink. So just wanted to share that with you guys. It was a little rough. I had a day or two of just mopiness, but that's okay. We're still a really happy family, and death is just a part of life. So this is the 4th thing and the final thing on my list of things that have been going on with me in the last couple weeks. I saved the craziest for last. I could say that I saved the best for last. I don't know what it's gonna be. It's crazy, and I'll just tell you guys what it is, because it's crazy. So let me preface by saying that my grandpa, I call him Pappy, he is 93, he's still in very good health, he's got, all his wits about him, he is just crazy old man. He does have some mobility issues, so he needs a little help around the house, but he still lives by himself. But the last time I went to visit him, I noticed that there were just so many things going on that he just needed some help with, basically. And the more I thought about it, I live very close to him. I am very close to him. Long story short, I have decided that I am going to go live with him. What? I'm gonna go live with him for about 2.5 months, starting in October. The Beebs is unbelievably supportive of that, and I can't even begin to tell you how grateful I am for him. Of course, he's really sad. We're both really sad that I'll be gone for a little while, but he knows that it's something that I really want to do, and I think something that I just need to do. My grandpa's been a huge part of my life, and it only seems natural for me to try to give back and help him in any way that I can. So I'm still going to come back and visit once a week for the duration of me being there, so it's not like I'm not going to see the Beebs or anybody else for, a ridiculous amount of time, and it's not that far away either. But yeah, and going off of that, I've decided to kind of quit my job. Holy crap. I've got it worked out where I'm still going to be able to pay my bills while I'm helping him. I'm currently in the middle of finding out if I'm able to take a leave of absence from my job, so that way, you know, I do still have the security once I'm done that I can come back, you know, or in the meantime, if I do find something else that might be better suited for what I'm looking for in a job, then I can do that. I don't know. But yeah, that's literally where I'm at right now. Wow, isn't that crazy? That's crazy. So yeah, that's it. I wanted to give you guys an update on what's been going on in my life. I'm sure that I left out a lot of details. I feel like there's been even more stuff that's happened that I just don't remember. So if I think of it, I'll definitely let you guys know. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments down below and we'll talk about it some more. I did mention in my Instagram story, if you haven't seen that already, go check it out, that I'm interested in maybe doing like a little live show, and I don't know how long, and I don't have any kind of agenda on what I want to talk about, but I don't know, I thought it would be fun and we could all like hang out and just like chit chat and stuff. So if you guys are interested in me doing any kind of a live show, whether it's Instagram Live, Facebook Live, YouTube Live, let me know again in the comments below. I put a poll in my Instagram story, so if you guys want to answer that poll, it's the first poll I've ever done. So, you know, all kinds of things are going on for the redhead, which reminds me, maybe I should actually become a redhead again one day, you know. I mean, it looks way redder in the video than it is IRL, I promise. So anyway, I love you guys so much, and keep an eye out for my next video, which, as I told you before, is going to be a continuation of my self-care series. I'm really excited about that one. I'm probably going to film it tonight, hopefully, because I got a lot of stuff to do in preparation for the next couple of weeks. So anyway, I will see you guys later, and bye.